Hello, my name is Katie. I'm a Master Level Reiki Practitioner, and I'm so glad you're joining me for this session today. Today we will be focusing on anger, and as part of this session, while yes, I will be performing Reiki on your behalf, I'd also like to take you through a couple of questions that I've used in the past for myself and for a few of my friends to help them work through and help me work through moments of anger that I may better understand the source and how I can release it in a way that is beneficial for the situation, in a way that allows me to learn from it and grow from it. And as such, I will be taking you through a couple of questions that you may want to journal about, and I will be taking you through a guided meditation for releasing tension from your muscles as we work on removing any energetic blockages and filling that space with cool, soothing blue light. And so it is. Before we begin, we're going to light a candle and set our intention. It is my intention for the length of this burn to channel universal energy on behalf of you and me and the situation, that we may cool the flames of anger so we may better see the lesson the situation holds for us. And so it is. Thank you, guides. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Universe. I ask the smoke of this incense match to cleanse your aura, to start loosening any of those energetic blockages, to start combing through your aura to clear it of any perceptions or expectations that are not in alignment with your highest good. And so it is. Cleanse myself with deepest gratitude. Thank you, Spirit. Setting the intention for this to be available at any time, in any space, at the moment when you are most receptive to it and most in need of it. This energy will be available to you. And so it is. Setting the intention to release the heat, the intensity associated with this situation and the anger that arises from it. That you may see the situation more clearly and see what it's trying to tell you and teach you. That you may see a path forward more clearly. And so it is. Sending energy to you, surrounding you, creating this safe space for you. That you know you are currently in a space being held for you to process this emotion safely, easily, without fear. I invite you, if you so choose, to take a sheet of paper or a journal or your phone, something on which you may write as we go through this exercise to identify the various causes and triggers going into making this moment of anger so painful and difficult. I will, of course, leave these questions in the description box and comments below, should you wish to come back to them at a later time. Let's begin. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to close your eyes. And with your eyes closed, to scan your body. Where are you holding the anger within your body? Where do you feel that tension and pain? Starting from your crown at the top of your head. Breathing through it as you scan down to your ears, your eyes, your nose, your mouth. You may find it's tense in your throat chakra. You may find it feels like the words are boiling over or like they're stuck and won't come out. Scanning your shoulders, taking the time to ease them down from your ears, to roll them, to loosen that tension a little bit before we continue. Scanning down your arms, elbows, forearms, wrists, palms, and fingertips, shaking them out as need be. Scanning down your chest, connecting with your heart. Do you feel it here? Take note of where you're feeling that tension and pain and continue the scan. Down to your solar plexus. Is this impacting your confidence, your sense of self-worth? Take note and continue down to your sacral. Is this bringing up past memories, past moments of trauma and hurt and pain? Take note and continue. At your root, does this situation leave you feeling shaken and unsteady? Or trapped in place? Take note and continue. Do you feel tension in your hips or thighs or knees? In your calves or ankles, your feet, your toes? Where do you feel the tension? That you've identified those locations where you physically feel the anger in your body. Breathe deep with me. And as you breathe in, Imagine cool, pale blue light flowing in with the air and sending it to the first area of tension, allowing it to wash away and soothe that it may be released, even if only for now. Starting from the top of your head and moving down with each breath, drawing in that cool blue light, and with each exhale, letting that tension loosen. Letting it ease and soften. Continue this deep breathing, soft and slow, until you feel that tension and pain ease enough that you're ready to proceed. Really struggling with feeling this release of tension, it may be useful to look up a video with waves crashing on the shore. And as they crash in, draw in that cool, soothing, clean energy. And as they recede, breathe out that which no longer serves. Now that you can feel things a little more clearly, and the deepest raw edge of the tension has been released, scan your body once again from the top of your head down, 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 down to the top of your feet and further below, to the soles of your feet and the tips of your toes. Where do you still feel this anger? What does it feel like? What's the weight of it? Is it heavy? How heavy? What's the texture? Is it sharp? Is it jagged? Is it solid like stone? Or soft but biting and flickering like flame? What's the temperature of it? Is it burning hot and sudden and devastating like the eruption of a volcano? Or is it cold? Or is it cold and deep and as immovable as an iceberg. Looking at this form of this anger that you have now identified. How old do you feel while you look at it? What age are you now feeling this anger? Are you your current age? Or do you feel younger? Is this bringing up a past event that makes you feel somehow powerless? What memories does this specific situation and anger trigger? And how does that make you feel? Now that you've seen it, acknowledged it, found its shape, identified how it ties back to previous situations of anger, close your eyes with me. And looking at this form that you've identified. Take a deep breath, or several, as you sit with it and acknowledge the shape it has taken. Acknowledge how it feels and looks to you. We're going to thank it. And I know that may sound counterintuitive, but thank you, anger, for the lessons you are teaching me. Thank you for reminding me what my own boundaries are. Thank you for reminding me of my limits and the lines that I have drawn, that I may know when they're crossed. Thank you, anger, for helping me know my own core values more clearly. Thank you for helping me know my own worth and reminding me to stand up for myself and others. Thank you, anger, for this lesson. I see you. I acknowledge you. I thank you, and with that sense of gratitude, if you're ready, I let you go. And now, as we work to let this anger go, pause. Ask yourself, am I ready to let this go? And it's okay if the answer is no. It's okay if the answer is yes, mostly, but not entirely. And it's okay if the answer is yes, I am so ready to let this go. And for however much you are ready to let it go, we're going to look at the shape this anger has taken and identify how we can shift it, that we may let it be blown away like smoke or dust on a breeze, or washed away like sand, dirt, mud, twigs. If your anger feels like fire, flame, lava, we're going to send cooling waters energy like a stream of cool, clear water to douse the flames, to solidify the lava, to cool the heat, that it may no longer burn you. And if you choose to retain some of it, allow it to be in this ash from which you may grow like the phoenix you are. Allow it to be this obsidian, that it may ground you and remind you of how much you've already grown. And if your anger is cold, like an iceberg, like a blizzard, we're going to send sunlight, warm and strong and soothing, that it may melt gently, gently, and flow away. And once again, if you're not ready to fully let it go, let it remain like frost on the grass of your heart. The garden in your heart that I always see. This safe area within you. This beautiful area within you that is filled with flowers that have grown from all of the experiences you have had. Some are sharp and thorny, but still beautiful, and others are soft, like lamb's ears, like rose petals, like cotton. Like dandelions, ready to be blown in the wind. Let the frost remain only as long as you so choose. With the knowledge you are ready to release this, I will be working with snowflake obsidian and blue calcite, which are stones known for easing worry and anxiety, for removing negativity, as we check through your energetic field for any remaining blockages that no longer serve you and that you wish to release. that this session has at the very least helped you soften the intensity of the anger you feel. I hope that it has helped you somehow find a way to acknowledge and appreciate the lessons anger can hold. And if you have let it, I hope that it has allowed you to release any anger that no longer serves your highest and greatest good. As we draw this session to a close, I cast a soft, comforting, soothing, and protective blue light around you, if you'll accept it. That you may feel you are continually protected and safe to process this anger in your own time and your own way. Now thin the cord between us, established through this session, that you may go about your day and I may go about mine, grounded in our own bodies. I retain the intention that this space that we've prepared be available to you whenever and wherever you need it. And so it is. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this session was beneficial to you, and I hope to see you again in a future session. Now and always, be well.